Welcome to Dark Horse Paranormal Podcast. I'm your host, Chris Carr.
And I am Kristen Johnson.
Happy Thursday. How are ya out there? We got a cool show for you guys tonight.
Yes, we do, as usual.
We do. And we're going to get right to bringing our guests on. We have the wonderful author, Lynn Monet, with us, writer of Omnipresent, and some other books that we'll talk about a little bit. And we also have the host of Shadow Hunters, Paranormal, and Metaphysical Crossings, Greg Koss. So let me bring them right on. Get right to it. Hello,
everybody.
Hi.
Shadow Hour.
Hi,
I'm sorry,
everybody.
I gaffed that. Already starting with a gaff. I said Shadow Hunters Paranormal. It is Shadow Hunters Paranormal, but it's the Shadow Hour is the show.
Shadow Hour and Metaphysical Crossing.
That's right. And we were on Metaphysical Crossing last night.
Yes.
We had some very strange energies happening and things happening. Somebody was playing with my chain.
Crazy things last night.
And kind of poking me in the face. And that really happened. And Kristen saw the chain move.
I did. And I was in such debunk mode, but yet I was so much in shock that instead of taking video, I took pictures. I'm like, what a blonde.
Oh.
Hello, Victoria Monday. How
I could
are
feel
you?
it moving. So and it looks like Reggie Randall has joined has graced us with his presence. Let me bring him on as well. Hello, Reggie.
There he is.
Hi, Reggie.
It's like we just took you by surprise or something. Just popped in and hey, Reggie. What's going on?
I'm running behind here.
Did you notice that we all got the memo for the black shirt thing? Everybody's got a black shirt on.
Right?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I wear.
I would have wore a black one tonight. Maybe I better go upstairs and change it.
Yeah, it looks like you have a black one on.
No.
No.
Well,
the chair is black.
Okay, that counts.
Yes, it does.
I love the owl in the background.
We always talk about that. I've asked
Greg's.
questions about
Yeah, it's a really cool picture. It takes me back to my mushroom days. It's not a bad thing.
No.
Not a terrible thing.
Comments, please.
Oh yeah, we got comments.
Keeps everybody honest.
Oh, hey, there's Gail. Hey, Gail Heisen.
Hi, Gail.
Thank you very much. And I see Debbie Wallace Higgins out there.
Debbie, I miss Gail.
Coming up as Facebook user.
Yeah, it's been happening lately on a lot of shows.
I heard that. Yeah, you're supposed to have a link or something, but we have the paid StreamYard, so I'm not sure why that's even occurring.
They if they come up for the first time, they should go back to StreamYard just for a minute and just give them their permission to go ahead and use their name on the show. That's
Texas Wrath Hunters, Anthony, what's going on?
Wow.
How you doing? Excellent. Good to see you out there. And still want to do your natal chart.
Yes, that's actually the Facebook user is Victoria Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
hey, Victoria.
That.
All right.
Oh,
we know Victoria.
I'm gonna get shot for this one. Vicky.
Well, yeah, man, it's probably just a StreamYard gaff. Victoria, I don't think that's anything you're doing.
No.
You really shouldn't have to fill out the link or whatever.
It's silly.
I think that's only the free one. But hey, I don't know. Shit happens. But good to see you out there. She says she's watching you, Greg.
I know.
We got to keep Greg in check.
Yeah.
I think you did that before the show.
He's in good spirits. We got some ladies in the house.
Oh boy.
Woohoo!
We're all in good spirits. So last night was crazy. Last night was, effed up, and my necklace was definitely moving, and I was feeling somebody poke me in the face. And we haven't watched the whole show back yet, but we're definitely doing some communications. If you didn't see the show, and it's on Shadow Hunters Paranormal and Events on Facebook, Metaphysical Crossing, we all did Estes method. Greg, myself, and Kristen all kind of went under, if you will, and we took ourselves offline, and you could hear us talking, and we were just doing kind of a real trance thing that was pretty intense and a lot of fun. Would love Metaphysical Crossings with you, Greg.
Thank you.
And that's a good time. and we're glad to be in the rotation of people doing that with you. So check that out. That's on Facebook. And Lynn, did you want to talk about your books a little bit? I thought we would discuss them because I couldn't remember all the titles. I apologize.
That's okay. I currently have, 2 books out, one coming out here very, very shortly. The first one is Omnipresent, which is now going to be a series of 5 different books. By the time that it's finished with different things that have occurred, the first book was a story about a house that I bought that was so haunted that I was never able to move in. Different things happened, many denominations of religion there, and it just didn't get the things out of the house. There were 2 demons and a young man that were in the house. The second book is about, everybody wanted to know what happened afterwards. So it talks about the people that I sold the house to, as well as the people that sold me the house. It also goes into talking about mental illness and addiction, and about those types of spirits that are lingering around you during your cigarette break and your moment at the bar. And then I have written a book called Colors of Heaven, Beginnings Never End, and it talks about actively passing. What happens is as a person's actively passing, what happens when they do die, as well as some of the afterlife. And it goes way, way into detail of what happens after that, including how heaven kind of turns into like an airport, and they go off into different directions and different solar systems and things like that. So right now, also, I'm writing a book. A friend of mine who I was looking for a book for my teenager, talking about more of the things having to do with current issues today, besides just the birds and the bees and and drugs and things like that, but like human trafficking and online dating and things like that. And we couldn't find one, so I'm writing one about that for her, and then I'll be going back to writing some more of the Omnipresent series. The next one will be 111 Becky Don Drive, Omnipresent. That's about a townhouse that I had moved in for a period of time, where there was a ghost that was going from townhouse to townhouse, pulling down women's underwear and having sex with them in the middle of the night. So yeah, been busy.
Yeah, naughty ghosts. That's not very nice.
Well, you never know. Some of them might have liked it. I personally, I wasn't interested. So
spectrophilia, they call that.
Yes, they do. They do.
Absolutely.
And that's wonderful. Yeah.
Linda says hello to you. Lynn, she recognized your voice.
Linda's here.
Indeed. And Reggie Randall is with us as well. What's going on, Reggie? What are you watching there, buddy? I feel like we're surprising Reggie, like we're spying on him or something.
Yeah. He's got that silhouette thing going on, so he's being mysterious, like the guy talking behind the shadow.
We got to get you some front lighting, my friend.
Yes, you need some front lighting.
Maybe a candle or something.
I always have. I'm always watching something. Like right, I'm looking up at the comment. If you look right here, you can see me in the corner. Up there, that's a 55-inch television. Greg and Lynn are cut off. I mean, from this camera.
Oh, Reggie often records.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I hear you well.
We actually saw something really, really cool that you had clipped.
Yes.
I know I played it on Bigfoot and the Bunny last week, but I still got it loaded in StreamYard, and this is from a past session, and it's pretty short, so I'll play it. What I really liked about it, and we didn't know at the time, at least Kristen and I didn't know, was that you were asking your own questions in your own place, and you'll see that in this video. And you asked, we were talking to a spirit who identified herself as Elizabeth Borden.
Elizabeth, yeah.
And that's what we were trying to do. We had set a target, and we were trying to reach out, not being that far from Fall River where we are. Mm-hmm. We thought we had a chance at it. I don't know where the distance thing fits in. Maybe you can do the stuff everywhere, but we were getting legitimate replies, like Maplecroft, when we asked about which residence she preferred, and then Reggie asked her to say his name, and the spirit box is here, and it's right here. I'll show you guys, right there next to Wilson or Skull, and I'll talk about that in a minute. And it says Reginald, like it's clear as day. So let me play that video real fast. and then we'll get to some other stuff.
What was the house here until I was living in? Nora, the house on 2nd Street in Fall River or Maplecroft?
We like to set the record straight. We come in love and light and mean you no harm. We are just curious.
Can you tell us? I know you've been asked this a lot. But who did it?
Did they say the right?
Hey, honey. Spirit, can you have Miss Elizabeth say my name through the top so where they can hear it? That'd be wonderful. Did you just say Reginald?
So that is so cool, and thank you again for making that for us,
Yes,
Reggie.
thank
We
you.
really appreciate it. I think it's amazing, and I know I said this before, but it sounds in your recording, the Reginald sounds even more clear.
Yeah.
So it was like the intention was there for you to hear it, and I don't know, it's pretty telling and really cool. You know, we all listened to it and played it for other people, and like, yeah, she's saying Reginald, and it's the same voice. You know, very very cool. So,
Now, who's Honey?
Believe it or not,
Who's Honey,
yeah,
Reggie?
believe it or not, can you guys hear me?
yes,
Yes.
believe it or not. Uh-oh. Now we can't hear
Are you talking to me?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Greg's asking you who's honey because you started off like, hey, honey. Like, you know, hey, what's going on? What's going on, Elizabeth? I like that. I thought it was cool. See that?
Oh,
You were actually
I call
And it
the
worked.
ladies. I call all the ladies, honey. All the spirit.
Okay.
excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I delaying? Is that what's going on?
You know what? You're a little dark, so it's hard to tell where
If you're
you know,
speaking.
yeah, it's hard to see. I don't know if you have any kind of front light you can put on, little lamp or something in front of you. It's quite a
Yeah,
I know
I
I've
think
seen your
there's a
setup.
delay because
Okay.
This happened last night.
man. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to
you're
figure
working
something
that-
out here.
And go ahead. Yeah.
I
And kill a little time.
I got every gadget. I got every gadget you can think of. So I'm working on the light right now.
Oh, okay. No worries. No worries.
Excuse me.
We'll be right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been an interesting week. The metaphysical crossings was a lot of fun last night and very strange. And there goes our cat ball. We got
There you
the
go.
cat ball set up behind us,
Mm,
and we are unable to make that ball go off.
yeah, it
through
doesn't.
our movement. I need to be careful here. I don't want to stand up. And, you know,
Yes.
I'm not wearing pants.
Please don't.
That's not even good.
Kind of an inside
Woo.
joke going on. One of these days, we're gonna start the show with no pants on. You guys won't know.
Gee, isn't that how we started tonight?
There
Possibly.
he goes. Look at
There he is.
Reggie now.
There
Oh,
he is.
there you go.
There he is.
Hey,
Hi.
welcome to the show, Reggie. Yeah, I know it is a little tough.
Blinded by the light.
Oh, like that song.
Bye.
Okay, don't sing the rest.
Yeah, everybody
Why not?
thinks it's rolled up like a douche, but it's deuce. It's rolled up like a deuce. In case you didn't know. Somebody out there somewhere saying, "Oh, it's douche, isn't it?"
That's funny.
There we go. Good to see you, Reg. What's going on? We call Reggie our ghost magnet
Yes, we do.
because
That's his
he is a
name.
ghost magnet.
He's the
And,
man.
I was saying you got a delay out there, but
If
yeah.
he drops like we were doing last night, and comes back, he might.
yeah, I don't know if you can hear us. Reggie, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Linda
You
said
may
he's
want
lagging.
to drop and rejoin Reggie
Yeah,
with the
I'm
light
the only one.
flag.
I'm the only one on my end that's not in real time.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I-
so
I
let me. I'll go ahead and close out.
mhm. You could drop and rejoin. Sometimes that fixes it. That we'll leave that.
It did last night. We had who was down last night?
Danny.
Danny.
It was
Danny.
Danny Bots.
Danny Bots.
Yeah.
We noticed
Jay.
that Kristen said, "Hey,
yeah.
Dan,"
Hey, Danny. I didn't know that.
as well as me. It seems like the spirits want to tell Danny something.
Well, I'll tell you, just with the cat ball going off when it did now today is just another confirmation of what was going on last night.
Yeah.
And
Well,
today-
we were getting ready. Kristen felt something in here, and we do a little prep before we come on.
Mhm.
And you felt you want to?
I had this total sense of sadness that actually was making me cry.
Yeah.
And
she
I
was
don't
tearing
know
up.
why. It just came upon me really quickly and I was stunned by it. So
So yeah, we do a little
We have-
invitation to spirits, and you'll see some kind of witchy stuff behind us, and
yeah.
that is our bag, and we do that before our shows. That we're gonna try to commune with spirit, and it seems to be working for us. So no reason to stop now.
Right.
That's true. That's true. I'm really interested in how Greg, how you do that with Chris and Christian, what you did on your show. I mean, can you like talk about that? I'm interested in learning too.
How we do it?
Yes.
You mean the whole process?
Yes.
You have headphones?
I've got these.
I would get noise canceling headphones. That's
Okay.
number one. Then you need a regular one of those little things that people wear at night,
Blindfold.
blindfold.
I called it
Okay.
the upside down bra every time I put it on. Like
It does. It looks like one,
Just like a
doesn't it?
strapless
It
bra.
does.
Yeah.
Oh, don't give Chris any more
Don't
ideas.
try to put that on,
Itty
Kristen.
bitty committee.
And
Chris
then,
doesn't need any more ideas. No, just
No,
kidding.
no, not
You're right.
tonight. Not tonight.
and besides that, I use a box for tonight. And if we get into it, what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to go ahead and use an Anacom. This is an Anacom SX.
Mhm.
There's only two of these made. I have one, and Dark Horse
We have the other.
Paranormal has the other one.
Mhm.
Oh
That's right.
wow.
That's us.
So
Right here, they're custom
yeah,
made.
There it
that's that. You see the Dark Horse up there in the corner
That
Mhm.
DH.
to the right of the skull.
Why do I always hear music?
That's their emblem, and
I'm-
they have it on the box. The only thing I have is on the back end of my box is KD Stafford signed mine.
I was
Yeah.
hearing.
Arts assigned to.
I heard that too, Lori. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that sound earlier. What was that? Somebody trying to talk through that, or?
No,
Is it
that was my phone.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I keep on getting messages, and now I just killed it. So,
People leave Greg alone. Stop calling it.
Yes. He's in the middle
but
of
anyway, what
Busy
you do? Go ahead. I'm
I just
sorry.
said he's a busy man. Stop calling him. Just tell him. People, stop calling Greg.
But this is a box that not only goes ahead and does a linear sweep. So in other words, it goes all the way across the dial and then back and forth like that. Or you got a random sweep on it where it goes ahead and what it does is it picks up energy from certain channels that seem to have more EMF than others. So it will stop on that channel for a second and then continue on to the next one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that's what this entails. You can do that. You can do that. You can hook it up. It has a line out on it. So what I have it hooked up to is this cord, and then this cord goes into my headphones, so that when I get ready to start the session, we get everything ready to go. We get our blinders ready. You're going to need some sort of timer, like your phone or something like that, where you're going to be able. You have to time yourself, unless you have somebody there at home that can time you.
We poke
like what they do. They poke each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We poke each other.
You do though.
See, I don't have anybody down here to poke me. Besides,
Greg has an alarm. The idea is like sensory deprivation.
Right.
So you're trying to, you're wearing blindfolds. All you can hear is the spirit box. This was an idea that was pioneered by Reggie Randall and Carl Pfeiffer on the Hellier series and their time at hosting the Stanley Hotel. Ghost Hunt.
You can probably pick that up, or you'll hear another story that's related in the same way, but it was farther beyond, and that's called a double blind ghost box. And it's basically the same operation, only you'll hear different authorities in ITC, instrumental transcommunication, that'll go ahead and tell you one way or the other. This is the guys that did it. And I always preferred Carl, and just like Chris does, Carl and Connor, because that's how I was taught. And now all of a sudden, another gentleman who happens to be another authority, Tim Woolworth, who is an absolute amazing person, does the same thing, but he says it was that, and it was a double blind ghost box.
Wow.
So it's the same operation. And I apologize for rambling, but
no, it's good.
I wanted to know.
If you haven't seen, us doing the Estes method, definitely check out Greg's show, Metaphysical Crossings, and you do this with like a set of group of people. So we go around like a rotation. So you have a lot of the same people on, but it's different each week. And the idea, I believe, being that you're going to get some sort of central conversation going on.
We're trying to go ahead, and I really want to do a triple, so that if you become part of it, or Reggie becomes part of it, and I have another group, the big thing is that it has to be together. Everything has to mesh. Time is the utmost, and you have to have that intention. Everybody has to be on the same wavelength. In other words, you have to be wanting to go ahead and talk to spirit.
Yeah,
I would love to do that. Yeah,
and then it doesn't make any difference. You can do it from here to San Diego,
all over the country.
Over the country,
international.
And they will pick up our conversations through the internet or wherever they happen to be picking it up at, or just through sound.
Right. And the idea of the sensory deprivation is kind of get you in a sort of trance state, a bit of a hypnagogic state in a kind of period just before you fall asleep and get in a sort of a trance, being more of a idea being that's more of a portal for a spirit to commune through you, speak through you. And what you hear in the box may be different than what's actually on the box.
So that's why we go ahead and we start off with a prayer in the beginning for people that want to be protected. And then we do a prayer at the end to close it out. And the only thing that we ask is that at the end is that we ask for any spirits that have come through to stay inside and not to come in.
Right. So Marie,
they're not invited.
We got a video of my necklace moving.
So what happened was last night, Chris's necklace was moving, and I'm sitting here, and I don't even know what it looks like. I haven't even gotten to that point yet, looking at the video, and he's turned to me with the the strapless bras on, and the blindfolds, and honest to God, I'm trying to debunk in every way I can, like it's stuck in his hair or something, in his chest hair or something. But the thing was turning, and it really was turning. So my only thought was to get my phone and start taking pictures. I can't imagine the look on my face. And
but of course, they're pictures.
Yeah, instead of video.
Right, because it was just one of those spur of the moment things when nobody expected this to happen.
I'm like, oh my God.
And I felt it. And I was talking about it, and it felt like, if you had a necklace on and somebody were to roll it, like with their fingers, kind of thing. That's what it felt like on my skin. I'm like, there's someone moving my necklace, or my necklace is moving.
Yeah.
And I also felt it in my face, and I want to watch the video back to see if there's any, indentation in my cheek or anything when that's going on. And it was very, very real and very interesting. And Kristen saw it. She saw the thing moving
Anne
herself.
said she saw it. Did you see me taking pictures, or did you see the necklace moving?
She said, I've seen it. So no, we're taking pictures, and unfortunately,
all right. So we're gonna have to go back into that all over again, because I didn't see that again. And that was
we're gonna rewatch that.
And I saw your face. Of course you did. I'm not a very good,
Carol asked, do you know the name of the communicator when you're connected? Are you connected to the same communicator? Well, I think that is what we're going for. We're trying to, communicate to the same spirit. On our last Dark Horse show that we did sort of like this, we picked who we were going to try to talk to. And Greg's sessions, it's a little bit more open, but we think we're getting to the same people, and they might be guides. Last time we had Lizzie Borden we reached out to, and who else? We tried to reach out. Was it Marilyn?
Marilyn Monroe, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know if
I remember that. Yeah.
The Lizzie Borden one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Very good.
So you got the operators, and you got the techs, and you have the guides. And I just always ask my guides in the beginning to do their job. And to bring whoever wants to speak to the front of the room. Yeah. And the other two are there to go ahead and take the ones that might try to keep somebody from speaking away from those people. Because you always you'll pick up words that you can't, they're talking, but you can't pick up the words completely. Mm-hmm. And the whole idea behind the experiment is to only go ahead and say words that you can completely hear, unless you happen to be channeling like we do.
Mm-hmm.
And we do both.
That's pretty cool, but we're not all hooked up for that.
Very cool.
We might do a little spirit box session later. We can kind of bring back that dueling spirit boxes, Greg, if you like, so we can all hear it, and then we won't need anything. It'll go over the air. Excuse me. We are all set up over here, and so just to explain real quick. There you can see our box, and you just kind of see the DHP on there. It's black, so it doesn't show up real good, but the skull next to it is life-size skull. It is loaded with crystals and a very high-powered magnet. And the idea is that magnet actually throws EMF, and with the crystals, it's just kind of a theory, if you will, or a hypothesis, that, it can be used for helping along the communications. And we found that it did. We took it to a haunted location, and we found that it was occurring. These sort of waves were happening in the recordings that we took. And you would see the K2 meters that were set apart from it all go off at the same time. We had like 3 of them on the floor. And we're at Wilson Castle, hence the name Wilson for the skull. Yeah. In Vermont. And it would all go off. And the recording, it would distort. And you would hear this voice just talking. And every time it was sort of like a wave. It would happen, and then it would stop. It would happen, then it would stop. And it was the strangest thing. Wow. And it's really cool. So we think there is something to that with the magnetic. Now, many haunted locations, have magnetic spikes in them as a location. True. Like you can track the geomagnetism of the planet. Like there are maps, and there are areas that are high concentration of magnetism. And
ley lines.
Like
ley lines.
Exactly. Yes. So this is sort of like our mini ley line. So that's Wilson.
There you go.
And I think we'll get to that.
Doug said hi. Just say
Hey,
Doug?
Doug, what's going on? Yes, I put it up
Okay, I wasn't sure
earlier.
doing it.
So, yeah.
Doing this.
Yeah. So we didn't really have a real plan for tonight, but we can definitely do a little bit of the spirit box stuff and talk about this stuff. And
I know Anne
figured to
Marie
have a
Young. Hi, Doug. I know Anne Marie Young. She wants to do this. She wants to go out in the locations. She wants to do Estes methods. So, Anne, let us know when you're free. We'll make a date, and you can join us as well in the panel.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. We'd love to have you back on. Anne has been a guest on our show and is a good friend of ours.
Awesome lady.
Family.
Yeah.
She's my family.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that's the spirit box stuff. What else have we been up to? I hope everyone. How are you guys doing for Halloween?
what are we doing for Halloween?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you
I'm trick or treating. I've still got a
trick-or-treating?
13-year-old. Yeah, I went out and got myself a nun costume. It's gonna come in for some interesting things after Halloween. But
Is that to say you are not a nun?
I said I went and got a nun costume.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I heard. By wearing that costume, were you saying like I'm not a nun? You're dressing up?
No, I'm not a nun, but I'm dressing up as a nun. But never mind.
I got you.
I know. I think I know where she's going.
I
with
think,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, no, my daughter's going trick or treating, so I'm going to go, of course, take her and do our little trick or treating thing. It's probably be her last year doing it because she's 13. So, and she's almost as tall as me. So, she looks like a lady walking around instead of a kid. But yeah, we're trick or treating.
Shocking, isn't it?
It is. We were just talking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I get a memory come up in my feed, and it was from 8 years ago.
Yep.
And it's a picture of my kids on the playground. And
Aw.
Logan is just like, he looks like, 3 years old or something. It's something to see. I'm like, oh my gosh. And you were there that day.
I was there.
Yeah, we were in the playground playing.
We were. No,
Aw.
Jake was.
Oh boy.
Yeah, question out
Oh,
there.
boy,
I believe
oh,
this is Victoria.
Victoria.
Yeah, have you ever thought about using crystals
Yes.
such as quartz or silica? Well, we do have some
Yes.
quartz in there. There's numerous crystals in there, amethyst, some quartz. There's a whole bunch of things, and you guys see a few in the eyes of the skull, but there's actually the cap of the skull cap comes off, and we fill it with crystals. So that is part of it, and the magnet being so strong. Like, I guess if you have a pacemaker, you're not really supposed to handle this thing. You have to be careful.
Yes. And
Right.
we had a friend when we were at Wilson Castle. I have so many stories with this girl, Lori Cummings. She had a something in her back. It's a newfangled thing to help you, and it has electrodes and everything in it. And I kept saying to Chris, "This is bad. This is bad." I was so you can hear
Yeah,
us throughout the whole thing. I'm like,
nervous.
Yeah, I was wicked nervous. I'm like, if it's like gonna mess with the pacemaker, get it away from Lori's back.
Yeah.
It's
Lori.
all right. Like, you just really shouldn't. If you had a pacemaker, I wouldn't put it in your chest or anything, because it is really strong. They have a rating. I think it's like FE rating or something like that, and I forget what it is, but it was the strongest one I could find. So we got that loaded in there, and that thing's pretty cool. So, what do you guys think about anybody else? Well, actually, on Halloween, Greg, you doing anything on Halloween? Any special events coming up?
Not right now.
Do you have any special shows planned or anything? I know things are.
With everything on hold right now, we're going to wait and see how soon we can get up and run again.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it'll be for next Wednesday for Metaphysical, I hope. And then I won't lose any time except for Emily Men's House and Marianne Estridge, that is like her co-host.
Yeah,
they're going to be on in November now.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, I saw the ad for that. That looks like to be a really interesting show.
Well, they're amazing people, and it's all about people, in different ways of looking at things. To me,
yeah,
and that's what I like the most of. So that's that, and I want to keep it going and just go right through into New Year, and then I'll take a break in the spring, early spring, and then I'll take a summer vacation. But
Start.
I like to keep it going.
Yeah,
it keeps me working.
We're doing a show on the 29th. It's a Saturday, and I should just book this today or finish booking it.
Mhm.
It's going to be a sort of a Halloween special, and we're going to go into the occult. We're going to have occultist Ken Allen back on our show. We've had Ken before.
We love Ken. Oh,
Ken is awesome,
he
and
is a
he's
good
out
friend of
there
ours.
posting through his Parapost.
Yeah.
So he's actually related to our
One
PUN
part.
network, which is Paranormal United Network.
Okay.
He's also a member, and under Parapost, he does a show, The Wizard's Table. And I'll give him a plug. We love Ken. He's a real hot shit. And we're also going to have Sorceress Cagliostro on.
Yes,
who
finally.
is amazing. If you haven't heard of her, she's just wild. And I used to actually study under her a few years ago, learning sorcery. And she's the real thing. I mean, she can read like nobody's business. I mean, she told me things years ago that would all come to fruition later, and it was crazy.
That was actually true.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it myself, especially in one really big thing. Yeah.
So yeah, really, really cool. So that's going to be fun, and we're going to get into a little sorcery in the occult, and that'll be kind of like our Halloween show. Reggie, what are you doing for Halloween? Or Samhain? Salmon.
Salmon.
Samhain.
Samhain, yeah. Yeah.
Are you hearing us?
Do I still have a delay?
I think you do, my friend. That's all right.
Is there
Not
still
a problem? We just want you for your intentions with the spirit box.
Yeah, that's all. Just sit there. Just sit there and look pretty, okay?
Okay.
No, it really is a ghost magnet. Now, we were blown away by the Elizabeth thing, of course, but Greg, you've worked with Reggie, right? You guys have been out together, and you had mentioned that.
Reggie is an amazing investigator. He's one of those people that if you went ahead and you were going on a pheasant hunt and you had a bird dog, Reggie goes right to the ghosts and flushes them out. And that's a bad way of putting it, Reg, but I apologize, but it's something that he is really good at, and it's great to just sit back and watch him work.
Yeah,
because he talks to all. They all come out to talk to him.
They do.
We miss you too, Gail. Gail Heisen.
Yes,
come out
Gail.
to California. We would love to.
And that was the first time he was in the cemetery we went to, and he had far more than any of us that were in the cemetery.
You get some action.
Yeah.
Oh,
So Reginald can say he's going to hang out with dead people for the Halloween. Yeah.
Exactly. I
Who's
kind of
over there?
I'm going back to St. Michael's.
St. Michael's?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm going back to St. Michael's on the 20th in a week from today.
That's cool. What you gonna do?
Talk to family. That's what I look at them as now.
I love that. That's actually the way we
that
feel as well.
a cemetery?
We have.
Yeah, he's got a delay. It's last night all over again.
Yes.
I hope you're wearing pants.
He slid away so that we wouldn't see. Yeah.
Yes.
No,
I'm telling you.
I thought you guys. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was looking for our other recorder. The new one.
Reggie's having a hard time.
Yeah.
To have him drop again.
We like to do a recording on our side as well, besides in the stream, because we can find that there's things on there that may not be in the stream. I can play it then.
When you had asked me what I was doing for Halloween, I thought you meant literally doing for Halloween. So that's the.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. No, I think that's great. You're dressing up as a nun. Are you going to go to?
Well, yeah. I've actually got the nun costume for, I'm going to be on Journey Through the Gate with Cisco on the 30th. And then I've got George Norrie coming up also within that time frame. I'll be on with him on the 20th of this month. I'm going to be on with Greg coming up too in November. And the 6th, I've got a couple of other engagements that I'll be doing. So I needed a Halloween costume, and I had Lady Godiva, but I didn't think that would be appropriate to wear. And I also had a patient gown with a big rubber butt. So I didn't think that one would be appropriate either. So I went out and got a nun costume.
A patient with a big rubber butt.
Yes, I'm a nurse. So, and I was, working with end of life care and geriatrics. So I had a patient gown, and I would tie this rubber butt on around my waist that would be in perfect position, that would stick out of my gown as I'd go up and down the hallway medicating people. So yeah,
that is awesome.
they loved it. So it was just a funny thing. Of course, I had my uniform on underneath, my scrubs on underneath, but I'd make sure I wear the khaki colored one so it would look like skin, and they got a big kick out of it. So
I have something like that I can't say on the air, but later on I'll mention it at the end
Afterwards.
Oh, that's funny. I have a feeling ESP, man. I know what it is.
You do?
I have a feeling I do.
Yeah.
Kind of like what we were talking about before we actually came on screen. So anyway.
Very cool.
Well, I did find our recorder.
Thank you.
We gotta get Reggie off and get him back on again.
Yeah, we need to have Reggie drop and reload.
I'm going to hook this up.
He said, wait a minute. Okay.
I want you guys to think about maybe a target. I like the target idea of somebody we could try to reach out to and communicate with that we might all be at least a little familiar with who they are.
Okay. How about John Lennon?
Oh, I like that. I like that. Hold on.
That's just, I don't know why that just came to mind. It's not even somebody that I would ordinarily pick, but it just came to mind. So maybe he's kind of waiting in the wings to come in.
I think that's awesome. I think that is a perfect
excellent
Yeah,
target.
it is. Are we all getting ready to fly away now?
Yeah, we are. Sorry, stand by. I got to plug this recorder.
Please stand by.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Liftoff. How are we timing ourselves? The same way we normally do?
Yes. You don't have anybody to
I can do myself.
You're all right with that?
I don't have anybody to tickle me or anything, so
I'll tickle you.
Lynn.
What? Now, do I need to go and get one of those face bra things?
The face bra.
I don't think this one will fit through the screen.
I've got one. It's my daughter's. It's a unicorn. I'll go get it.
Oh, that's cute.
And now you got a spirit box.
No, but I was going to listen through yours.
Oh, see what
they're
muted.
They're muted.
It's all jacked into the headphones.
Okay.
What can we do?
What can we do?
Do you have a spirit box on your phone? Do you have
I'm actually on my phone film. This is how I'm on screen.
Okay. Do you have another phone in the house that has this spirit box app on it? Probably not.
No.
Okay, that would be the only other way. We've got to get you a spirit box, Lynn.
Yes,
that's right. Yes. Yeah, my Christmas is coming and my birthday is going to be in May. I'll be turning 60. So, yeah.
Damn, girl.
Come on.
No way you're going to be 60.
Oh, yes. I was born in 1963.
Wow.
And I haven't had any work done or any Botox or anything. Not yet, anyway. I'll be 60 May 17th.
I see no reason for any of that.
See, not at all. If you look real close, you can see a few little lines there.
You know what?
I would never guess that.
If you come and you see me with all my little things that I have right now.
If you guys can hear me, I have a second camera up, and I'm backstage on it. I don't know if the mic works better.
Okay, I
That's
think
better.
it's a little bit of a lag, but it sounds better, and I think you're closer to
You
the mark.
you see how I'm backstage?
Yes.
Mhm. Yeah. Should
I'm
I
on
add that?
a whole other camera.
Boy, we're gonna have a lot of little screens going up.
Here, see if that's any better. Go ahead and talk.
Talk.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Check out. Check out my melody.
Can you say something for us, Ricky?
Please, Lord.
All righty. I think he's working on it. We had a couple comments out there. See, Gail mentions that she attended a Buddhist funeral where the body was kept on dry ice. She did a ceremony. Gail is a shaman and has been on our show. Please check the archives of wherever you are to check out Gail's interview, our interview with Gail Heisen. Did a ceremony after 3 days on her body and left to be cremated. The room was filled with radiant love. Her spirit was dancing with joy around the room. It was a very beautiful passing, and that's how it should be.
It is. I've seen that as well with my mother and her passing. That elation that comes there. I mean, there are no words to describe it. There's no feeling that can touch it, and it just. Oh, I mean, it's just you can't describe it unless you actually experience it. So I totally concur with what she's saying. It's beautiful when they finally.
It's great.
Cross.
It's great to meet another shaman.
Yeah. Oh well, thank you. I don't know about that, but yeah.
No, isn't it? Are you a shaman too?
I don't consider I mean, I don't know.
But I'm saying Gail, the one that
Gail.
Gail is
that
she's a legit shaman. She's studying and from Mongolian shaman.
Everybody's got their own path.
Yeah,
you know, that's the wonderful thing about all this, and that's the part I love about it, because we got a cross section here of all the people that have a belief system.
Yes, we do.
We do.
And thank you for that comment. That's really interesting.
And you know what? I'm as far as I'm concerned, everybody's the same.
They are. That's the way we look at everybody here. At least we do. Everybody's equal. And we all have different things. Yes, I do. It's driving me nuts.
What is that?
Greg, is that your phone? For the love of goodness, please take it off of vibrate.
How do I do that?
I don't know.
No, I'll get it.
All right. Also, there's a comment from Victoria Monday, and she said, "Right to you, Greg. Her birthday's coming up.
That's
she
right.
Wants that?
I think she wants you to get her a spirit box. Oh,
no problem. I have one for her already.
Do you really? Ooh, Victoria. There you go.
But Victoria's got I think she's got 4 of them already.
She's got a few, huh? Well, we're building up quite.
I think she does.
I don't have any.
Well, then we'll have to go ahead and.
What'd you get, Linda?
Something going for you.
Thank you. There it goes again.
I need a spirit box.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it's.
Stop sitting on it. No.
Gail says, "What's a spirit box?"
I have to sit on it. I have to sit on it when we do the session, because that's the only way I know how to come out. I have nobody to time me.
Right. That's what I was right about. Yeah.
So it's.
Joshua says that's a radio signal from the astral world, Greg.
Yes.
Hi, Joshua.
Those are cats, Greg. Not
spirit boxes.
Actually, Victoria says she doesn't have any.
Really? Oh, it's just recorders. We knew that.
Yeah, she's about the recorder. That's what we got into that. We had a wonderful interview with Victoria Monday. So very recently. Was it last week? Last Thursday? Yeah. Yeah, it was last Thursday. I'm losing all kinds of track.
No, it's not that. It's because we had the flu for 2 weeks. And we took an entire week off. So it's hard to
hear it in our voice. But you can check that wherever you're watching us. Look in the archives and check out our interview with Victoria. All right. So, Carol says maybe put it in airplane mode. That's a pretty good idea.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw the interview with Victoria. It was really very good.
Yeah, it was. Super interesting.
She's awesome.
Great stories.
She is.
were having some laughs, and
Yeah.
it was awesome. Look forward to
My
doing.
Diet Coke
Another
girl.
one.
My Diet Coke buddy.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. You guys are like twins. This is all. You guys are fun. Well, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you very much.
Victoria.
We had a very good time.
Here's to you, girl. Diet Coke.
There you go. I'm drinking an energy drink, and it's actually has kind of a funny name, so I will show that.
Oh, it goes along with
And I don't know if you can see it in the camera because of the lighting, and here's a little
the
weird.
Bang.
But you can see there's no, this is not the
Oh.
Bang. I like the Bang.
Chick-fil-A?
I like the Bang. No.
Chick-fil-A.
Advertisement for Chick-fil-A. It's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
sugar-free lemonade.
Oh yeah, this one has a deer on it, and it's actually called Bucked Up, as in buck.
Bucked Up.
Deer. It's called
That's
Bucked
funny.
Up. I didn't
And you
actually
have
notice that until we
yeah.
started the show. I'm like,
That's
I
a kind
just-
of a synchronicity from what happened to you 2 weeks
Yes,
ago.
it is.
Bucked Up. I got bucked up.
He told you about that? About the deer?
Oh, I almost hit a deer. Yeah.
Twice.
I've got.
Oh, wow.
Can I have like 3 minutes?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Go
going
for
to
it.
check something.
All right.
We're still waiting for Reggie. We have like, I don't know if you
Hey,
guys.
Greg's got. Never mind. I was gonna say he's got pants on. Unlike somebody we know.
Who would actually go on a show and not wear pants? But you can't see.
You.
Would I do such a thing? No.
Did you want to get up and get something off the shelf
No.
for us?
You're gonna make me blush.
Oh, please, you do not do that. Anything you see me.
Kristen and I are nurses. It would take a lot to make us blush. We've seen just about
That's right.
it all.
Yes, especially in the ER. Oh, goodness.
Oh my
You-
gosh.
you
Yeah, we
would
had that
share a body.
conversation. Don't even get me
Yes, we
started
did.
about the eggplant. You don't even want to know where
Oh,
that one was found. Yeah.
yeah. Well, Chris was said to me earlier, I need to go to the store. I said, for what? He says, after Lori's comment, I'm going to go get a gourd.
That's right. We discussed gourds in depth last time we were all
We
together.
did.
And
Which
it's
is
we did.
highly messed up.
fascinating that it was the Mayans, I think, right?
Messed up.
Used them as
Yeah.
enemas with hallucinogenic ingredients. And they would put them there, and the art reflects this. It's a true thing. It's not
Well,
really.
it is actually a quicker route. I mean, really. So
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't do more of it that way instead of giving people shots and stuff like that. So
Well, they still do that. I was telling you that last time.
Hey,
mhm.
Bob. Arnell.
Hi, Bob.
Hello. Carol says, my daughter is a nurse, and wow, some stories way crazy.
Oh, yes. Lynn and I can tell you. Oh, yes.
Joshua says, same here in nursing. Yes,
Yes,
And-
most definitely.
nursing
worked there
homes
for a
are
long time.
notoriously haunted. For
Oh,
obvious
and
reasons.
yes, they are. They most certainly are. I have seen both aliens in a nursing home, and I have
Right.
seen dead people walking in a nursing home. Yes, they are absolutely
Zoe
haunted.
says, my dad would be the one to bring up hallucinogenic enemas. That's right.
Thank you,
You're proud of-
Zoe.
Proud of your pop. We talked all about it. I showed some of the artwork on that show that's been discovered and paintings from Central America of the gourd.
Am I reading that right? Hallucinogenic.
Yes, you are.
Hallucinogenic enemas. It's a favorite
Holy,
topic.
holy
We
cow.
were talking about buttholes again.
Yeah, and gourd and things people shove up there.
Kind of bucked up.
We were waiting for you to come back.
Yeah.
All right, so what are we going to do?
Love that, Zoe.
Yes, we love our Zoe.
That's my wonderful daughter there.
Oh, hi, Zoe.
Growing up. Yeah.
Mm.
And we were talking about our kids a little earlier, and I had a memory come up from 8 years ago, and it's amazing how
Yes.
you and Logan look so young in that picture, and it's just 8 years, but my gosh. So
It's crazy.
I think we're going to do a spirit box session, and I guess we could start it, Greg, and I got to get the box on here and give it a little volume.
So what do you want to do?
And we'll choose a target. So I just want to take a little time to kind of just relax, meditate a little bit, kind of get yourself in the mode of communing with spirit. I know you like to start things
the
off
prayer.
with a prayer. I've got one tonight. Sort of Hecate devotee, if you will,
Okay.
Hecate, and this is a protective prayer, if you will, but maybe a little different than the one we're used to. So I'm going to recite this, and then we'll start things. Actiofus, shine for me and dispel the darkness of fear. Whisper to the serpent on my behalf and let him carry your will. Nabotu Seloth, let the moon's light heal me and make me well. Strengthen our minds against delusions and deception. Ereshkigal, hold back the demons of despair, danger, and death. Bestow confidence on us as we walk the forbidden and forsaken. Actiaphus, Ereshkigal, Naboth Seloth, Sathoth, Saboth, Akate, hear us, stand with us and within us, that we may walk free from our fear and harm. And that comes from Jason Miller's consorting with spirits. Sorry, Jason. Your Guide to Working with Invisible Allies. A very good book, highly recommended if you're into this sort of thing, the sort of occult side of the paranormal, which has a place, in our opinion, our humble opinion.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So we're protected. I'm going to switch us over to the box here. Let me start that bad boy.
Reggie, how you doing?
Something just touched my arm.
Oh, here we go. Welcome to our show. Wonderful. That's great. As long as it wasn't negative and you don't feel it.
It's not a negative, but I did feel it touch me.
Yeah, I hear that. Hey, cooties. By the way, this is juice. You hear it, yeah. Like that. Got it.
All right, guys. So I've got that here on a fader so we can bring it up and down. Our target, if you will, is to be John Lennon.
I actually wanted. Okay.
And it may or may not have just said John, but I'm going to bring it up.
That was him.
John, can you hear us?
He said hi.
Yeah.
Hi, John. If this is, in fact, John, could you tell us your favorite song that you wrote? Not 100% sure. We got a reply on that. Oh, geez. I just heard something sound like I had an English accent there. Did you hear it?
Yes, I heard it.
John, what band were you in? Could you tell us, please? Josh says you heard Abbey in there. So Abbey Road being a famous Beatles record, of course. Let's try one more here. John, what was your wife's name? Okay, we were looking for Yoko in that, but I did hear something again with it sounded like it had
about road
English accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept hearing it too.
Which is pretty interesting. You know, that it is scanning local channels and that we get an English accent across. I heard Abby again, by the way, as well in that last pass. So that's a couple Abbies. What is your favorite instrument? Some of the comments out there. Carol says, I heard I'm right here. Joshua says, I can totally hear him, but he's talking so fast. And you hear that English accent. I keep hearing that. Ann says, you freaks, she heard. You freaks.
Yeah, I thought in the beginning when you asked what his wife's name was, I didn't hear the Yoko part, but I heard like an Ono, the Yoko Ono, the Ono part.
You may have heard Ono. And there could be some stuff there that we could slow down later, you know, after the show and see if something comes up. Well, again,
if you can, ask him the name of the group again.
Reggie, check your messages. The group messages, please.
What was the name of the band you are most known for, John?
Beatles. Did you hear it? I heard.
It's the same. That's the same voice too.
It is the same voice. Yes.
Victoria says, don't forget he was married twice. Good point. That kind of sounded like Beatle.
Yeah.
Like Beatle. John, if you're there, can you finish the song title for us, please? Let it be.
No, come on.
Yes, there he is. B, I heard it.
That is pretty cool.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you. We appreciate
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
I swear he said it again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Victoria has a question. Says, ask who his favorite son was. Was it Julian or Sean? Who was your favorite son?
I thought it said Sean too.
That wasn't good.
Heard people there.
Victoria says it actually was Sean from what she's read. And got one more question. I kind of like the finish the song title thing. Is the B seemed to be a strong response. Other people heard it out in the audience.
Yeah. Stop talking.
So I'm going to ask another song title. Please finish this for us, John. Here comes the... Here comes the... Anne-Marie says he said rain.
I heard it
We're
too.
looking for sun, but I guess that would be a pretty good play on words, right? If sunny days, rainy days. Joshua has a question. I guess this would be a yes or no. He asks, are you happy Yoko still lives in the Dakota? No.
No.
Reggie, do you have a question?
That's good. He's on mute.
Can you guys hear me? That's good. It's on mute. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Boy, this mic sure picking up. Wow.
$1,000 or more worth of equipment and you get a second thing to work.
Okay, I'm using a Connect Cam mic.
Well,
okay. All right. Well, did you have a question? I'm not sure if you can hear us in real time.
yeah, it's like Danny Bottas.
Oh, not offhand. I was just listening.
All right. If you had a message for the world today, John, what would it be? Please. Just.
Peace. Peace again.
Yeah.
All right. The consensus seems to be peace. So that's pretty interesting. And then, we wonder, and, what do you guys think here on our paranormal panel about the idea of spirits stepping into roles? So like in this case, maybe, just maybe, we are not talking to the actual spirit of John Lennon, but maybe something that, or someone that comes in to fill that role because we have this idea.
Yes.
That we could be communicating with John and he's kind of a famous person, right? So, we think this is similar to the woman in white stories we hear. We use that example a lot. Haunted children in graveyard sort of thing. Every town's got one. Little haunted girl, a boy.
Hitchhikers, they all have that too.
That's right. That's right. As we found out talking to Clarissa Vasquez.
Sebula.
Heretics.
Oh.
And Carol says, I just heard just peace.
Yes.
And that sounds like something that even when he was alive, he was all about peace and things like that as well.
Yeah, the war and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, it did sound like him.
Chance.
It even had the accent, yeah.
Yeah,
So.
a little strange. All right, so I'm going to shut that down for now so we can talk a little bit.
I'm sure after this, that when Reginald gets a chance to go back through it again and he kind of takes out some of the background noise, he'll be able to amplify the wording like he did with the last one. There, he did an amazing job.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Thank
and
you.
I'd like to thank John for communing with
Thank
us.
you, John. Thank you so much.
If in fact that was John. Pretty amazing. It seemed like we were getting some pretty legit answers there. And I think this is an interesting experiment, choosing this sort of.
Am I coming through a little better?
Yes, very loud.
I hear you.
We can
Loud
hear you,
and clear,
but check
a
your
little loud.
messages for me, please, okay? It's the mic. It's this mic.
Yeah, it's kind of hot, Reggie.
Hot mic.
And Marie says, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yes, it did.
Oh, girl.
Josh says it did sound like him. And it did. I heard some
It
words
did.
have an English accent to them. And that was something.
It sounded very much like him. Absolutely.
Give peace a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All we are saying. That's all we are saying.
That's awesome.
Well, that was amazing.
Cool.
I'll be anxious to hear Reggie's version once he, gets it all worked out
Together.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, it was pretty cool. I think maybe we should take another target and this time maybe use Greg's box. Would that be all right with you,
There
Greg?
you go.
That's fine.
Mic that baby up.
Folks,
Does anybody else have activity in their room right now? Because I've got activity in my room right now.
tell us what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, something had touched my arm, and just a little bit ago, it was sitting next to me, and I was going to ask Reggie to kind of look over and see, and now I hear it tapping things over here in the room. So, yeah. So there's somebody in here wanting some attention.
Who else is home with you?
My daughter, but she's sleeping at the opposite end of the house, and the sound's coming from this way.
Well, we could try to-
animals.
The
So
animal's in bed with her, so that he wouldn't make any noise during the thing. So I mean, it happens. It happens.
Sure.
Somebody's here. So
Absolutely.
Oh, we believe
I believe
that,
that.
especially after last night.
Not only that, but I wanted to
So we did
communicate with the spirit that is here and very sad. So,
And giving you a sad impression.
yes.
So maybe those could be our targets. Perhaps it's one in the. Do you get any idea, Lynn, about the nature of the spirit, like an emotional response?
Just that it's somewhat mischievous, maybe. Yeah, I not mischievous. Several people have passed away in this house, about 3 people, and I do see a woman walking through the house that used to live here. She looks just like the lady that I know that is her daughter. So I do feel her. But I have a feeling that it's not her. I get a feeling that it's more of a male presence than a female presence. So I'm not sure who it is. So, yeah. Plus, I'm not focusing in to pay attention to it right now. I'm just kind of letting it, go off and do its own thing. So,
Right.
yeah. If I were to take the time to focus in on it, yeah, there it is. It's wow. Okay. Yeah. It's making noise again.
Anne Marie Young said, yeah, just ask who's there.
Yeah. Well, let's fire up your box and we'll get some
Don't you have to
questions
grab
going.
something off the shelf?
Yeah, really. It's just.
That's good.
You guys got it up, or do you want it louder?
That's a pretty good
No,
volume.
that's fine. That's good.
You need Faraday bag for me.
If you want to come forward and speak, you can speak through the box.
Please. Help.
Who's here with us?
Wow. What is that?
Wow. We have a name, please?
Anne-Marie says, young kid. It did sound like a kid's voice.
It said help. So it said help.
Carol has a question for Lynn. Ms. Lynn, do you communicate with the spirits in your home?
I do communicate with the spirits in my home. I do. I communicate with my mother on the other side as well. So, yeah.
Yes, that's something you normally do, and I guess that answer would be yes.
Mm-hmm.
You do as well.
And I help them cross over too. You know, a lot of times I think this is something with all of us because we have this awareness. Our lights have a tendency to be quite bright, and sometimes we're mistaken for angels or beings that could help them, so they're attracted to us. So I get a lot of traffic going through here sometimes. My son, they follow him around too. When he leaves, they end up staying here with me. So it's like, and I end up having to help them cross over or giving them that option. Sometimes they choose not to go, but they'll wander off somewhere. So.
That's excellent. Well, let's ask the spirit. What can we help you with? Here.
And let's try the other suite.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me a little softer now?
Yeah, that's
yes, that's
better.
perfect.
Much better.
Good night, sweetie.
Hello.
Malfunctioning?
The battery may be drained.
I think it's going.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought ours might have been close when I turned it on. I was like,
What
oh
is-
no.
Yeah, no.
And it kind of popped back to life. Joshua says, Cynthia, I thought she's angry. Is that what you heard? She says, yes, that sounds great, Carol says. Referring to Reggie's microphone, I believe. Josh heard furious in that.
Really?
There, I hear something going now.
Is it a different box?
I think so.
Yeah.
Are you using a different box, Greg?
Yes.
Would it happen to be the PSB7?
No.
If it's loud enough.
Yeah, ours isn't really either.
I have an external speaker, but
Oh, it's all right. While you work on that, we got a question.
It's Victoria.
What advice do you have for those of us who are hearing impaired? Do you think we'd be relying more on our intuition than what we can hear? And that's a very good question.
Mm-hmm.
The way that you hear spirits has nothing to do with your ability to hear or not. Like to hear like cars going by and honking. It's more of an energetic mental. How can I describe it? I mean, when any of us have had heard people, like when my mother comes through like a megaphone, I can hear her, but I would be able to hear her even if I was deaf. It's kind of a telepathy kind of thing that it is. So it really has nothing to do with the ability to hear on this earthly level verse type thing. I don't know if that makes any sense. What I just explained.
Yes, it does.
That's right. That's right. We find that sometimes too, like we might hear something or think the box says something. We get to hear it kind of in our heads or in our ears, and then like play it back and then find that it said something else.
Right.
We get from it. Josh, it's internal. Yeah,
it's internal.
Most definitely.
It's very clear. Kristen and I love to tell the story. Had a spirit kind of yell at us in the cemetery. We both heard it, and it didn't make the recording.
That's too loud.
A little.
There was somebody there.
A little bit.
Little loud. Well, not bad.
Yeah, I can't hear you at all, Chris.
Right.
There we go. Okay. Would you please repeat that?
I was saying that Kristen and I were yelled at.
You can't ever have a spirit box up too loud.
In a cemetery, and Kristen actually had headphones like that on, if not those exact ones. No, it wasn't those.
No,
those different ones, but they were like noise canceling. They were plugged into our recorder, and everything she's hearing is going to the recorder. And we heard what we think was the gatekeeper, is what we've dubbed him because we talked to him other times, say hello to us in such a loud manner that we both jumped, and we were kind of shocked by it, but it was not on the recorder. So that was interesting.
That makes sense though. That it was telepathy, so it wouldn't be on the recorder. It was directed to your, to your mind, to your receptors in your mind. Like right. like Joshua Dixon said, it's internal.
Linda says the movement of the electromagnetic waves can be interpreted by the brain as words.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm, most definitely. Love you, Linda.
Who's here with us now? Hello.
Hello, my name is Reginald.
Right.
I'd like the spirit with Greg to please say hello to us.
You're in the background. Could you possibly come to the front of the room, please?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anne Marie asks, "Who's with Lynn?" What was that, Greg?
Wow.
Ask them again. Who's with Lynn?
Who's with Lynn? Mama?
I'm not picking up very well on it because I'm picking it up through the headphones. I'm not getting anything from listening to the box in front of me.
Okay.
Because that's going that way. Here it is again.
What's that?
There's a lady.
It is the lady.
Mm-hmm.
Who's here? We come in love and light. Mean you no harm. Do we have a name, please?
Wow,
Goody?
what was that? That was pretty clear.
Was that Goody?
I'm not sure. Can you bring the box up a little bit more? Just a little bit louder? Good.
So who's here?
I think it says Trudy. She heard Trudy. It's Trudy? Is that what you heard, Greg?
That's what I thought I heard. Can you go ahead and say hi to Anne Marie Young? Judy or Judy, yes, you're right. Is Cynthia here? That's not like a guy.
Can you tell us what day it is?
Have you been waiting to talk to us?
It did sound emotional, Josh. The response we just heard now. Linda asked, does she need help?
Yeah.
Cindy, we love you. Can anybody help you with anything?
Josh had heard, don't look at me on that. Who is in the room with you right now?
Whoever it is just walked past right here.
Oh.
Please talk to us. We mean you no harm.
Who's in the room with Lynn?
What did you hear there?
There's a guy.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people in here.
Linda asked, does she want to cross over?
Do you need help crossing over? It sounds like a guy now.
Yeah, it does. It does. It kind of sounded like I said, I do.
Then a guy.
Carol mentions that she feels kind of sad.
Thank you.
Feeling that you were having.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in the back of the room? Can you come forward, please? Somebody preventing you from talking? Poppy, can you go ahead and bring him to the front of the room, please?
We want to help you, Josh. Yes, and we do.
Somebody wants to talk, they can come forward.
And says me too. Sadly.
Trevor, Stan, up them forward, please.
Yeah, there. We can move.
Who's in the room with Lynn?
Joshua says she's very careful with her words. She's reliving her murder. Well, that's something.
I thought I heard murder.
I'm in spirit or with Greg at the moment.
You what?
Why are you sad? That high-pitched voice came back again.
We come in love and light. We love you.
And your loved ones are waiting for you on the other side. Look up, reach for your cord, reconnect.
Carol feels pain on the right side. That's where I was getting activity
I was
last
just
night.
gonna say,
It's
yeah.
on my right side. The necklace and those on the right side.
I felt head pain, but on the left side.
Can you see the light?
Linda says she's reliving a death. Needs help breaking
That
the
was that guy again.
Visual, yeah.
Carol says abdomen.
Okay.
Joshua said she said run. Linda says go to the light, the pain will go away. Anne Marie says, me too, Kristen, left side of the head.
Thank you.
Please tell us what's going on with you so that we can help you.
I thought it was because I had my head turned that way and my neck is gone.
Could it be more than one person? Because they mentioned mom. My mom is on the other side, and my sister, when she was murdered, she was shot in the left side of her head.
Oh.
Well, there we go. Yeah, most definitely. You said you feel yourself with more than one person in the room. The
Yes.
spirit in the room. I feel the same here. So, and Anne says yes as well.
Getting a
What
physical connection.
was her name?
And my mother, my sister's name was Robin. She was shot in the left side of her head by a jealous boyfriend. My mother, who said when she said mom, died of cancer in her abdomen. So she was so it might be multiple people, family members around.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all talking through this spot.
And my dad's over there too, and my brother's over there too. So, you know, I mean, I've got 4 family members over there right now. Like in my immediate family, mother, father, sister, brother.
Sure.
Being together like that, you should all be happy.
Yes, I am happy that they're all together.
They are too. They shouldn't
Anne
be
Marie
that.
says,
Yeah. But the thing with my sister is that the Baptist minister's son who murdered her claimed that it was a suicide, and she has tried to come through many times, you know, to let people know that it was a murder, and that he murdered her. He was the only witness. He had planned it out, and he actually got off scot-free. Yeah.
Oh man!
crap.
Don't even get me started.
Josh says they're both gone, but Kristen's right. It's definitely 2 people. Yeah, 2 people.
I feel more than 2, and I feel Anne does the same. But yes, because I think it's because we have multiple locations going as well.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And we're all haunted.
Yes, yeah, we are. I mean,
haunted bag of squirrels here, as we call it.
Yeah. It goes with the gifts. It goes with the gifts.
There's just another word there.
I feel the same way.
Could you repeat
My-
that, please?
Josh says this is a Cynthia. Doesn't know why, but he's adamant that that's the name.
Okay, then it's
It's more than one.
Annette says, "Hey, Greg, finally caught you. How you doing?"
Good.
Can we get a name, please? It would help us talk to you. Know
We
your
would
name.
be so happy if you gave us your name.
Please.
What was
I heard
that?
something.
Sounded like a little.
That was the
Girl.
same high-pitched
Yeah.
voice. And that's like all that's coming through. Though. It's a lot of real noise, and then every once in a while we get a word in that particular voice.
Oh.
Oh, what was that? Oh my
I
gosh!
thought it said Lynn.
I think so.
Do that, Reggie. Lynn's right here. What would you like to say to her?
It's somebody laughing. You hear that? Like a man.
Maybe it's on my pants.
I mean, you can't.
Well, lack thereof.
Is there
Sorry,
anything that you want to tell me?
You have a
Now
message
is your chance.
for Lynn. Well, all of them.
Can you come closer, please? You're right there. Come on. I can feel you.
Thank you, Annette.
Yeah.
There it is again. Are you running out of energy?
Yes, he
Oh.
is still living. And I very, very much so tried to track him down because I have concerns that he may have murdered again. I would be surprised if he is still with his, he ended up marrying somebody a month later after the funeral, a woman that was 10 years older than him. And I have grave concerns that he may have done something to that woman too, because he was so obsessed and had so many problems with jealousy and control.
Wow.
At least I think he's still living. I don't know. I haven't been able to find him, but my feeling is that he's still around.
Jamie Lynn Keller, hello, and
Jamie.
asked if that was laughing. Yeah, we thought we heard some laughing.
Mm-hmm.
How many are here now?
Claudia says that thing's loud.
Yes.
They are, unfortunately.
Too loud?
No, I think it's okay.
How many people are in the room right now besides me? Please speak through the box. I know you're here. I can feel you keep touching me, so I know you're here.
With Lynn or yeah.
Might have heard Lynn in there. Carol's is 3.
That sounds about right.
Taking their time tonight.
Can you
Mother
please
talk?
come forward for Greg's box? Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
It's still in the back of the room. Can you please come forward?
Anne says she keeps seeing something over Lynn's left shoulder.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Beside you, Shadow.
Yeah. The replies are a little slow in that, but it does reply. Yeah. What do you think? Do you want to switch back?
Switch back.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
I think we're going to switch back to the other box, maybe
Sure.
a little bit. And I know the sound can be a little grating after a while, so try to keep this a little short.
So am I coming in pretty good?
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
Now,
and I sound at a decent volume too.
Yes.
Yes.
Did you hear anything, Reggie, on your side that maybe we didn't pick up on?
Well, I kept hearing a feminine voice. It sounded like they were really trying.
Yeah, but they're not. I don't think they have enough energy for some reason.
That's the way I feel as well.
It could be quite
I feel like that every
possibly what's going on with the atmosphere.
Yes, I do believe there is. It does feel like there's a male presence holding back the female presence
In the room. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to start this one?
No, that's all right. We may try it from our side again.
Okay, cool.
We'll give it a few minutes. You know,
If sometime tonight you want me to go from my end, I will.
Oh
yeah, you
Yes.
try that. We haven't done that yet, so that would be
Yeah, because my room is still active. I mean, I don't know if you want to focus on mine or something
I
else.
brought all the toys out, so.
Excellent. Yeah. Okay.
Reggie's toy box.
Reggie's toy box. Hey, it should be.
Do you have a toy box?
Oh, are you asking me?
No, I was asking Kristen. Making a little joke there, Reggie.
That was
Batteries not included.
oh,
Oh, here we go.
Lord.
We were doing pretty good there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
I guess in this day and age, those things
But,
are probably rechargeable.
So it goes.
We're gonna let Reggie get his spirit box hooked up. What kind of spirit box do you have there for us, Reggie?
Well, I've got several of them, but I pretty much live by the SB7.
SB7 is an excellent box. We're proud owners of one as well. I'm sure a lot of people have seen these. They're pretty common, but they work really well. We've gotten some great stuff with that.
Another thing that comes into play is the amount of time that we use them. You know, on a daily basis. compared to not on a daily basis. And the same thing with, the DVR.
You mentioned that last night, and I think that's interesting. And
I think
like using the box. If you use it a lot, maybe it works better for you.
well, it's the same with anything in ITC. The more it's used, the better communication you have. I think because they have more confidence in who you are. They know you.
They know you exactly.
And they come for you because they like to talk.
And it's sort of
and they know they can, right?
A connection between the person and a device.
Most definitely.
Lynn knows that from her house. That would be awesome to be there. I just sit there at the table all night long.
I was gonna say
no.
That's the one I love the most.
Bluetooth already opened.
Yeah.
No. It's too much to say that.
No,
not at all.
No,
I think it's very interesting.
I was agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
Connections between the devices.
Yeah, the way it goes on, it's just. Do you reach out for them? Have you reached out for them?
For the spirits?
Have you reached your hand out and asked them to touch you?
I haven't had to. They've been touching me everywhere. I mean, my feet. They've been touching my legs, my arms. I can see them walk past.
But I'm saying
one is here right now. Just put their hand on my back, about center.
Ask him to grab your hand.
Grab my hand. Grab my hand. Oh, yep. They're grabbing my hand.
You feel it?
And they're standing right here in front of my table here. It's the male figure.
Ah.
Take your other hand and put it on top.
Okay.
How does that feel?
Energetic.
What kind of energetic? Do you feel anything negative from him? Sad? Any emotions?
No, I think he's okay.
Yeah, no, he's okay. He's not really exhibiting. He's just neutral, kind of. He's not like overjoyed or not sad. He's just standing there like, here's my hand, kind of thing.
Yeah,
he's just going along.
Yeah, because there's definitely a male presence somewhere.
With the little ones, if you have a little one there, like I have told it many times about these two fingers, these last two fingers, Post Town Elementary in Ohio. We were going down the hallway, and I know the kids are there. I talk to them all the time, and I could put my hand down at my side, and they will come up and grab those two fingers, and just walk down the hallway with me. And it's absolutely priceless.
Right.
You don't have,
sweet.
The feeling is just, it's amazing.
I hope you were listening.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear that? Did you hear that tap? Did you hear the tap?
That was me.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Yep.
That goes to the mic.
Okay.
He says, I want to publicly thank Greg Koss for all your thoughtful words these last few days. It was something I didn't expect, but meant so much.
So sweet.
Joshua, we were all here for you, buddy.
One second. Okay.
No problem. I wish I had the opportunity to meet you in person.
I think we all do.
And give you a big hug.
Yes.
Always. Because
were you guys asking for anyone specific?
Well, my sister's name is Robin. My mother's name is Phyllis, her mom, and the guy that murdered her, he went by Chuck Jackson. So I don't know. I
don't have this up where you guys can hear it, but I've been prepping my team today, and man, this speaker's talking. Oh my God! Let me know when you guys can hear this.
All right, okay. I think we're in.
All right, you can. Madeline, Andrea, Prime, Luther. Hi, how are you?
There we go.
Yes.
Bring the
I
box
heard that
up
one.
a little bit. Right?
Yeah.
I love you. Thank you. I love you too. Came right through.
I heard that. Oh my God.
Bring
Yeah,
the
I'm
box
in
up.
Madison. That's right. I'm in Madison. Hi.
Can you mic the
Can
box
somebody
up a
tell
little?
hello to everybody on the screen up here? You see the screen? How many are here with me right now? Yeah, we've started.
And that mentions you can't hear it. Can you make the box a little louder,
Yeah.
Reggie?
What's that?
Can you make it a little louder, the spirit box?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
All right, guys, you're going to have to come in a little clearer. Prime, can you kind of help them out a little bit?
He's the
That
one.
was
I'm hearing stuff, but the box needs to be a little louder. Reggie.
Just talk. Oh, that's what you do. Louder than me.
Yes,
Yeah,
a
bring it
little
closer
bit.
to the mic. Good.
Turn up my mic.
The spirit box. I heard chosen.
How many are here with me right now?
Good.
That's better. Here's something.
Something.
Sounded like his ears were pumping.
How's everybody doing?
We're just fine. Oh my
Wow, I
God.
heard
They
that too.
answer him wicked fast.
Do you guys like
I love
Reggie?
you guys so much.
Do you guys love Reggie? Love Reggie. Reggie's
Hey, thank
the
you,
man.
Prime. I heard you. I'm out the only person that can hear you, Prime.
I heard him.
Now you're saying
He sounds like
is
Optimus
that
Prime. That's why I named him Prime.
What I
Okay.
was wondering. Yeah. Yeah.
If you guys can hear the speakers on this stereo, if one of these four amazing people have a question and you want to answer it, go ahead.
Are you wearing pants?
Spirit, Greg is asking if you guys are wearing pants.
just said Reggie? Wow.
What did
And
he
that says
say?
your voices are loud, you can't hear the box.
Okay.
So yeah, it is kind of tough, Reggie. Can you make the box a little louder?
Make it a little louder.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that helps.
I'll move it closer to the Connect cam.
Wow, there's something there.
Save it for what?
Can
Here, that
somebody
should
hear outside
there's
of
more
my
than one.
outside of my spirit guides? Give me their first name, please.
Tell them that we're welcoming them to the party.
Here.
Welcome to the party.
Is that what it said? Welcome to the party. I heard sounded like a kid's voice, didn't it?
Yeah.
I get a lot of company here.
That's why I asked that, because it's great. Because look at, we've got all these people here, and then we have you guys. And it's like a big party. And we have the people at Lynn's.
It says yes, welcome to the party. That's what she heard as well. The party.
Isn't this amazing?
Yes. I'm going to step away for 1 second.
All right. Thank you. Reggie, could you hold up the speaker again? I think it's louder when you hold it up. Especially connected to it. Yes. Can you tell us one of our names? What are our names?
Wilma, was that you?
Good morning. You know all our names. Ask them. Ask them.
Let me know it. I heard it. Ask them, let me know it.
You know our names.
They just said, we know.
But they're not going to tell you.
Yeah.
You know? It's like, okay.
Have I said how much I love you guys?
And
I'm sure I have.
Well, we haven't told them how much we love them. You know, that's a difference too. And we do love them. Oh, I love them.
Joshua asks Reggie, who's the male that died unexpectedly?
Yes. Is that what you're feeling, Joshua? Is Joshua sensing that?
I imagine he is.
Yeah.
Kenny, are you here?
Okay.
Kenny Chavez. Are you here with me right now? Last week we had we had a
You okay?
oh, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
We had a bowler Friday night, the bowler on our Friday night league. He passed away Thursday morning, the morning before playing basketball. He had a heart aneurysm. He was only 45.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Goodness, yeah.
But this was just last week, so the odds of him like actually coming forward this soon, or
Well, you never know. There's been people that have showed before that.
It is
Oh, yeah.
a little soon to try, you know, I would say. I imagine it's very confusing.
Yeah.
You want me to ask for him, Reggie?
Sort of a rule about
What's his
that?
name? You want me to ask for them instead of you, or are you comfortable with asking for them?
oh sure,
Okay.
sure, yeah, I am. I just got to feeling a little emotional there.
I understand.
All right,
Mhm.
We're with you.
1 second.
Ned heard Doug as well.
I heard Doug. Yes.
Gosh, this
Trying
is
to
hard.
remember.
And we also heard Doug.
Yeah.
So maybe we have Doug. We have a Doug. Is there a Doug or Douglas? Can you say your name, please?
Oh, you heard Doug, huh?
Yes.
That's one of my guides that often says his name.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's right. Do you hear him?
Yes.
That's right.
I was
like
thinking
to call a Ken Alan Chavez or Chavez, born September 2nd, 1977. Passed away October 6th, 2022. Is he able to be brought forward?
About a year. A little over a year.
Ken Alan Chavez. He passed away a week ago today.
What was that? Oh, getting hot in here.
Ken, are you here?
Annette asked what time.
You'll get
Thank
him?
you.
Okay. Go get him.
Thursday night.
Wow.
Come on. Is that what it?
That's what he said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard Thursday night. Clear day. Is that when he passed? Was it in the evening?
It was Thursday morning he was playing basketball.
Okay. It did say Thursday
And he
night.
had a heart injury.
Yeah, it was pretty clear. Everybody heard that.
Yeah.
And that says so you heard a female say what time? It was a little earlier. We all heard the Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
Heard it too, Doug.
Why do I keep hearing Jacob?
I just heard Jacob. Okay.
Is Ken? Can you please repeat that if you're able to? That was pretty clear, but I missed it. Is Ken here or no?
Oh, you're not
Ken's
here.
not here. Ken's not here.
Wow. That was a good response.
Reggie,
there.
we need you. Can you imagine?
That was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we talking to then?
Well, they relay a lot of messages back to me. A couple years back, I was asking them like to help me with unsolved stuff and missing people, and they're always saying like, "Oh, hold on, Reg, I'll go look," things like that, and then they'll come back like 10 seconds later with a little information, and so they're probably just giving information about Ken.
Oh, I'm just thinking about a question.
Is there anybody we want to call on? Pick somebody random.
Who is in the room with Lynn?
Brian something.
Did you ask who was with Lynn? Chris?
Yes.
Thought it said Brian something.
I like my Star family. Please tell me who is with Lynn right now.
Could it have been Brian Chappell?
Can you tell me who's with Lynn right now? Hello?
Next is Chris leave us.
Did I hear an Elizabeth and an Eddie?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a good idea, Anne. I'm going to re-listen too.
Yeah. Sometimes we got to do that. Go back.
You have to.
It's
Yeah.
hard to get it in real time.
You're gonna like totally be floored if you go back and listen to this.
Oh, we believe you. After the last thing, oh my God.
We can slow it down as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard that.
What did you
Female
hear?
voice just said amen.
You said that last night too.
That was so pleasant. Yeah, I love you.
Up. You're waking up.
Yeah. Amen.
How many are here with me right now?
Sweet. Are you kidding me? That's my my last name. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well.
Yes, it is. And you do have a
Your
you have
pen
a
name.
pen name.
Thank you. Yes.
We'll respect your privacy with that one. But yeah,
No, this.
we know.
All they have to do is look it up, and they can find out who I really am. So
I was actually gonna say your name, and then I thought about your screen name, and I didn't.
that's okay. That's all right. Go ahead. Sweet. I mean, Sweet is my last name. So, and it's my maiden last name. So, what's that?
They just said last name over the speaker.
Yeah, my brother's last name is Sweet. Mother, father, and my sister who passed away are all last names Sweet.
They're all sweet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that also hurts. Sweet.
Well, it's nice to know it's family.
Yeah.
I feel them around me a lot.
Can you ask what their first name is, Reggie? I feel like Reggie should ask.
Yes.
They just said what's his first name.
Heard that.
I thought I heard.
Yep.
All right.
Wow. Ghost Magnet.
Yep.
What is the first name of the person that's talking to Miss Sweet?
So heard Sweet again.
Something sweet. Yeah.
Hi. Hey, Prime, can you please try and help them to manifest clear through the speaker?
Did you hear that say talking into the speaker? Anyway.
Yeah, I got the coolest video of the first time I went to St. Michael's Cemetery. Prime, and again, he sounds like Optimus Prime. He goes, talk to that, and he was pointing at, like he was at my pocket, and when he said talk to that, you could see his electric apparition shine as he was talking off of a headstone.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was really cool.
So I noticed the last few things that have been said were things that we said, and that's a sort of parroting. We call that parroting.
Yes.
Kristen and I. And I think it's a common phenomena where you start to hear your questions or things you're saying back through the box.
Right.
Like they're almost repeating what you say.
Well, their first names. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, there's going to be a lot of voices that we're not going to be able to determine who they are or whatever. I got a bit of an addiction of watching unsolved crime, unsolved murder shows, and missing people shows. And when I see family members, I start like tearing up and blessing them and calling on the people with my abilities. And so I get a lot of people that hang out. I mean, I've had a lot of souls that hang out with me. You know, I've had out of nowhere with no warning had like female voice saying he strangled me or whatever. And I don't know who it was and from what show I was watching. And so
we watched so many that we can't remember. And yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm right with you. I do the same exact thing.
Yeah, looks like Joshua also does that. So does himself too.
Yeah, too.
Yeah, they won't stop talking.
What was the last phrase that just came across? It sounded relevant.
My mother's name is Phyllis. My sister's name is Robin, and both my brother and father are Raymond. So Raymond Sr., Raymond Jr. I thought at one point I heard a Mr. Sweet. So
I heard that as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that would have been my dad.
I'm almost positive, Lynn, that right after you said you talked about your brother and your father, a male voice came through saying, "That's me."
He had a lower voice too.
That might have been my brother. Well, they both. My father had a little bit of a British accent. My brother, did not have the accent.
I thought I heard Danny.
Again.
Yeah, mine's me.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Danny. Again.
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy or hey, Danny?
Yeah.
Do you have a message for Danny?
It could be Danny. Yeah, Danny was a person that passed away not too long ago of cancer that I knew from high school. that I dated a couple of times in high school, and he passed away. And when they mentioned Brian was also somebody that I had dated, in older years. He was a police officer that got shot while he was pulling over a person that had stolen a car. He was shot and killed.
Wow. Oh,
Hey,
geez.
Lynn. Every time.
What's that?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just trying to get the name right.
Yeah.
Now this feels like a challenging question. How many are here with me right now? I'm very curious. Can you tell me how many are here with me right now? How many souls?
I'm still in
about 30.
Yeah, I would say a lot. Because now you got my whole family coming forward, friends and everybody, neighbors and everybody.
They're jumping through the box.
Yeah.
And somebody in our audience here. Yeah, Annette, a voice came right away and said there's well over 30.
Wow.
And so
We got 24 clearly. Once asking a question and it repeated it. It went 24. I'm like, how many? 24.
I said that, yeah, like 24.
Earlier, someone in the group, somebody in the chat, the viewers, stated that there was, and I need my star family to listen up here. One of our viewers stated that they felt like there was a dark presence with Greg. Please bring him forward to talk to me. You notice how quiet the box got.
Yeah.
Please bring him forward. I'm not feeling it's a negative energy, but maybe lower. Bring him forward. I don't think it's negative, maybe a lower frequency. The spirit that was with Greg, can you please say your name? Is he here? Hello?
No. Kristen noted that might be an elemental. I think that's cool. Yeah.
Could be one out of the yard.
Yes. Yes.
We have one in the house.
Outside.
Sweet. I heard sweet again.
Can you give me their name?
Sorry.
I thought I heard Lori.
Lori, maybe?
Lori.
Yeah.
Lynn, sorry. That's what happened before.
No, that's fine. It's fine.
That's why I was like, never mind.
The cat's out of the bag, but
You can't fool spirit.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, you
I don't
can't
feel
fool.
that it's dark. I feel that it's more of an elemental. I get that a lot around Greg, and it makes sense because he's just Greg, nature person. So, thank you, Joshua.
Hey there, Northwest Paranormal Research Group. Hello. Happy Thursday.
Are they out of Washington or Oregon?
San Diego.
San Diego?
Yeah, we're live.
Yes, we are.
We're live. Do you have a question? I mean, this is Washington State. We're
Washington.
live.
There you go. My daughter lives in Bellevue.
This is where the box just said Bellevue.
Carol notes that her cat has not left her side since she came on our show.
Aw.
Carol says no
Yeah,
closing.
I call our cat my soul protector.
Most definitely.
When I walk in, I always ask him if he got any bad guys while I was gone. Here, I'll introduce you. He's 19.
Oh my goodness.
Annette mentions that she thought Bellevue was a mental hospital, and it
I
certainly
actually
is.
was thinking the same thing, and I believe it is.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a Bellevue Hospital, but Bellevue, Washington, too.
Sure.
Right across Lake Washington from Seattle.
This is my old man, Skeeter.
Aw.
Hi, Skeeter.
Hi, baby.
Theater?
Skeeter.
Your name, don't you?
What a cute baby. Look at my dad.
You gotta get some bad guys. And they like the cat.
Maybe you could ask the box what your cat's name is.
They know that, don't they? Peter, I think. If you listen to my one recording where I asked how many are here with me now, Luther says, let me check. Then Madeline says 11. And then Luther speaks back up and goes, and a cat.
17.
17.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, man. Hear that?
Oh, it's a cat. Oh my God.
Yeah. There's a reason why he's 19, and I'm pulling for another 19 so he can break the world record for the oldest cat.
There you go.
I think it's like 38.
Wow. 38, huh?
Wow.
Is the world record.
That would be a record. My gosh.
Yeah, 11.
I'm gonna get a tortoise
So,
just so I can give it to my kids.
About 11. I don't know if you can see it or not.
I leave you my tortoise.
There's a star. It's the number 11.
Okay.
Right there.
A little hard
See
to
it?
see, but we'll take the word for it.
Right there.
Uh-huh.
All right.
One scar happened in 07. And the other one appeared in 08 without a cut there, forming the word 11 or number 11 on my arm. 11 years later was my awakening.
Oh wow, 11/11. We see that everywhere as well. Wow. Annette had asked.
Yeah, there's all kinds of.
Yeah.
Carol says my other cat. We had till he was 21.
Wow.
Joshua says I know Ruby will always be with me.
Yes, most definitely. We're very sorry.
I believe that too.
Yeah, so sorry to hear about your baby.
That says the oldest is 21 dog is Chihuahua named Toby Keith. The Chihuahua. Yeah, it's getting a little late.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can shut her down.
You're supposed to be here.
Reggie, we can
we
can take it down.
Oh, wow.
Those wedding
Wow, 11, 11, 11.
Yes, I love that. I
Yes.
always wanted mine to be like that. But
That's
hey,
really cool.
I actually know somebody with who did that as well.
I did too.
So this has been a lot of fun, guys.
Hey, that has been my first ever live box thing.
That was
Wow.
amazing.
Just breaking
Wow.
you in left and right here, aren't we?
Very good. Very good. Awesome.
Tell all of your beautiful guides. Thank you so much for that. Absolutely.
Did you hear that? Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Right away.
Well, thank you so much. We really
Thank
appreciate it, guys.
I love you.
Get some
Thanks,
rest.
Josh.
Good night, Joshua.
Good night, Josh.
Oh, good, because you need to come on here.
Yeah.
Emirate.
Well, guys, I want to thank you guys,
Yes,
especially
thank you.
Greg, Lynn Monet, and Reggie
Thank
for
you.
joining us tonight on Dark Horse Paranormal.
Wow.
Thank our
Yeah.
audience for joining us. Everybody that joined in our chat and participated in this. You guys know who you are, and we really do appreciate you staying up with us late on a Thursday night and doing this with us. And we're humbled.
Yes,
So,
thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. And thank you guys. And we'll be back on Saturday for Bigfoot and the Bunny. Greg's show is we're not sure when the next one is, right, Greg? We're
Hopefully next Wednesday. Metaphysical.
hopefully next Wednesday.
Crossing.
Okay, Metaphysical
I
Crossing.
keep my
And-
fingers crossed.
I know
You
he's
can-
got one November 6th. Yeah.
I know. By November 6th, we'll be okay.
And remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
And yes.
Yes, give us
thumbs
likes
up,
and
yes,
subscribe if you're on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yes.
Please
Share it out.
We got an excellent promoter here.
Everyone watching right now, I love you all with all my heart.
I second that. Absolutely.
Reggie,
And where can
Love
we
it, love
find
it.
you? Where can everybody find you, Reggie?
Reggie,
Find
it would
me?
be Late Productions, right?
Yeah, you've got a fan club now. You got to start letting
Yeah.
them find
I'm
you.
always
Hell yeah.
well, I have my group, of course, and I just put videos in as I come out with them, Led to the Light Productions.
On
on
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
That's right.
All
right.
Wish me luck. Next week, I'm going on my third trip to St. Michael's Cemetery. Next Thursday, I will be bringing Stephen Dennis and Craig Haywood with me, and Christy will be with me as well.
Awesome.
And so I might actually have a couple people that can help me lug around 7 cameras and. That's why all my stuff's so blurry is I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
That's really cool. So Led to the Light Productions to find Reggie on Facebook. Lynn, what is the best place to find you?
www.lynnmonet.com.
That's right.
I'm also on Facebook.
Lynn.
Omnipresent. There's a Lynn Monet page on Facebook as well. So
You have
yeah.
got to read her books. Oh my goodness.
Omnipresent. Is awesome.
And
Yeah.
please buy them through my website, not through Amazon. Amazon, I need to have people fund my own space, whatever it is that he's doing. That he's the guy that what's
Jeff
the guy's name that? Yeah, he's supposed to be doing his own space thing. So yeah, he doesn't need money. So yeah, definitely let me create my own. So
Most definitely.
Yeah,
Chris knows that all too well.
absolutely. So lynnmonet.com, LYNNMONET.com.
yes,
And Greg, it can be found on Facebook under Shadow Hunters Paranormal and Events.
Greg
We do a
Todd,
show every Wednesday, every
Todd.
Friday. Metaphysical Crossings on Wednesday,
You should check
The
out
Shadow
last
Hour
night's. Yep.
on Friday. That's right. And we were on it last night.
Yes,
so
we were. It was
just
something.
tuned in. You can go in the archives and see that. It's still out there. And that was a fantastic show.
Yes.
A lot of fun. And we had a great time. So thank you, everyone,
Yes,
for joining.
Thank you.
You
Thank
too.
you so much
And
again.
we'll see you Saturday.
thank you.